Well, I've always been interested in marine biology ever since I was in third grade. My third grade teacher had us do a project and my animal was beluga whales. And since then, I just fell in love with science in general. So the Department of Fish and Wildlife, one of the ladies from there gave me her card and she asked me if I wanted to volunteer there. And so I took the opportunity, and that just kind of opened my spectrum of science in general. So she got me into the Lepidopterist Society. It was called a BioBlitz, and we went to Nevada and Utah to collect moths and butterflies to do research on post-fire habitat recovery. So I just fell in love with that, and that's when I knew I love marine biology, but I also just love science, and I love plants and just bugs too. So then I came here and I found this opportunity with the Marine Mammal Center. I figured since Monterey was perfect for marine science and they had the Marine Mammal Center there, I just applied and I was accepted to volunteer. And with the Marine Mammal Center, we rescue, rehabilitate, and release marine mammals such as sea lions and harbor seals. And so that was a pretty cool experience. So I've been volunteering with the Department of Fish and Wildlife for the longest period of time. It's been about 3 years now. And with that, there's so many activities because they have a bunch of different field workers there. And so there was one time they asked me if I wanted to go small mammal trapping. And so what we end up doing is we go out into this reservation and they have a bunch of kangaroo rats, pocket mice, all that sort of stuff. And what we do is we set up traps and we're trying to keep track of survey the population of especially kangaroo rats, because back in Fresno where I'm from, there's a huge drought, so we're just trying to see the effects of how the drought is affecting these animals. Well, as a career, it's kind of hard because I have so many interests now because of these volunteer opportunities. But like I said, I love marine science, and that's mainly where I want to focus on. I love the conservation part of it and any kind of laboratory research. I also thought about scientific diving because that really gives me a chance to really explore the ocean and kind of see what's out there. Part of it is so on my hands-on experience, you learn a lot, but also just kind of the people I work with and what they have to talk about. Something interesting I found was hippo milk is pink. So it's just that. Those are the kind of topics we talk about among these scientists. So I thought that was really interesting. Also plants. One of the botanists had me look through this big book and try to figure out how to determine which plant was which, and I didn't realize how tedious that work was, because you really have to look at the plant and how many little petals are given off at this part of the stem. I never would have thought that, so I thought that was also really interesting.